Well, good morning. It is 6:30 a.m. I am driving down to Bow Desert, and I'm going to try and finish this landing, this entrance to this master bedroom. Really, it's a very grand entrance. So today we're going to be working on the pergola of this entrance. So the client just wants an open pergola, just some exposed timber, going from beam to beam, just as a little, just as a small feature, a bit of a, something to raise the street value, raise the value of the home, and it'll look very nice when it's done. So I've got some hardwood in the back, and we're heading down. I'm going to throw a beam from a post of the landing into the existing house. So I'm going to have to cut a hole in the house and sit the beam in there, and then just run the rafters along. And it doesn't matter, because there's not going to be a roof in it, it's just an open pergola. It doesn't matter which way the pitch is going, water's just going to fall off. So it should be fun. Hope you enjoy the video. Bye.
What I've got going on here, so I've cut out some notches where the rafter sits over the beams and just give it a nice feature end. And I've got 6 of these to cut, so this is my archetype, like my pattern rafter. And so essentially all I have to do is drop it on my feet, safety first, to steel cap boots, and then place it on top my beam and trace it out. So I've got measurements for my rebates, it's not too worried about that, but what I'm tracing is the end, so that is the exact same the whole way. So here we go. Alrighty then, well she's up. So now I'm going to work on the top rail of the balustrade. Now I was going to do this fancy little miter here, come across here and along the outside miter it so that this joins with that one on the outside. But because this deck sees so much sun, look at that. That has shifted like 5 mil in 4 weeks. So if I miter this up here, that's just going to split and open. And I don't want that to happen, so I'm just going to cut it flush here and maybe put a 45 angle on it there or something to make it look neat. So yeah, here we go. So for the balustrading wire, I've got these little saddles. This is all stainless steel that are going to sit on the post. Got these thimbles that the wire wraps around, kind of protects it from wearing out on itself. Got these turnbuckles to tighten it up, and these swages to kind of crimp the end of the wire, like so. Got a swaging tool that crimps that, and then it locks it in place. So I'm going to measure out the center of the post, equal distances for the saddles to go on. So I've got an equal space between each rung of wire, and yeah, should look pretty neat when we're done. Here we go. What's super helpful here is this is a 90mm post, but it's a laminated post, which means there's little bits of timber that are cut to certain thicknesses that they've glued and laminated together throughout this post. And so I'm putting my saddles spot on the center of this, so 90mm, 45mm is center. You can see this line where the lamination is bang on my 45mm line. So all I'm having to do in my pre-drilling and screwing is making sure that my drill bit's on that line and I know it's bang on center. Just scrubbed the deck and stairs with this ultra prep tannin oil remover, that bristle brush, a bit hardy, and that just takes all the tannins, bleeds it out of the timber, and you can literally see it. You can see these drops, and they're just full of that red tannin. It's just pulling it out of the timber, and I need to wash it off before it all dries up. So it kind of preps it for the oil, and it stops the tannins from protruding through the oil once it's all stained up. So hopefully the weather holds out today and we can get one coat of oil on. That'll be nice. I'll throw this little freebie at the end of this video. I'm gonna put this stringer in to this laundry door, and I've just realised that whoever put this door in, they've got one little wedge sitting here, but nothing else supporting the bottom of this. This is literally being held by one bit of timber here, and the rest is just the screws in the wall, which isn't enough. So I'm gonna block this out with some solid timber, and that'll support the bottom of the door, and it'll also give me a fixing for my stringer to bolt to. So let's get to it. Oh, there she is. Just a couple of steps. Concrete it in. Very nice. Should get everyone out of trouble. Alright, so I'm a bit of a grub after today. You know, playing around in the dirt and the rain makes you a bit dirty. But super stoked with the end products. That landing's finished. I didn't get to put oil on, but I'll finish that up next time. And you don't need to see me throw oil on a deck. I'm sure you know what that looks like. And if you don't, just YouTube it. It's not that exciting. And yeah, super stoked with the end product. So like happy to work with that client. She's just like, Basti, I just want the best looking thing possible. Like, you know, so we got to flesh out some ideas. She requested those big beams around the door, and I suggested, you know, timber stringers instead of steel stringers, and she was like, yep, go for it. So I got to use some nice carpentry skills in this job, and I'm super stoked on that. I love fine carpentry, so super pleased with that. And yeah, that completes the series of these videos and the landing. I'm actually, well, I say that, but the next video I'm going to compile all 3 videos and just make a quick, like, start to finish of the whole landing, the whole build. So keep your eyes out and your ears peeled for that one. And, well, no, keep your ears out and your eyes peeled for that one. I think that's how it goes. And yeah, I'll see you then. Hooroo!